want to charge your batteries up. So imagine when you've got it on your drive, auxiliary at the top is leisure battery, down the bottom is for the vehicle.
If I just want to plug it in, that will charge both batteries.
Yeah, as long as you change over the switch there.
At the moment it would do the auxiliary, then you have to come in and put it down and then it'd do the engine.
How do I know when both are charged?
You can check on your gauge here. Okay, so that gives you your voltage.
That'll tell me that both batteries are charged.
It'll show you the voltage of the leisure. It doesn't show you the voltage of the vehicle. But obviously the easiest way of doing that is just getting it and start it up. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the last one on the end here, waste. Now all the waste tank has is an indicator. That will just light up to let you know when it's full. But as I say, the easiest way of gauging that is look at your freshwater tank.
Yeah.
So imagine if you've used half a tank of fresh water, you know you've got half a tank in your waste tank. Where obviously if you've used all your fresh water, then your waste tank's not far off full. Okay, does that make sense? Right, last few things we've got on here. Bathroom light there is nicely labelled up for you. Okay, so that's just simply your bathroom light there. Now, the next one's at the bottom here. This is all for your water boiler. Now, the one and only thing you need to listen to me today is when you're packing down, you need to come along and make sure you've turned your water boiler off. Whether you've got it running on gas or electric, make sure you've turned both of them off. Main reason being is, imagine you've packed down, so you've gone home, you've left it sat at home for 6 months. Next time you go away, first thing you do is plug into the electrics, and then you're chatting to Mr. and Mrs. Jones next door for half an hour. And in that meantime, if you leave your water boiler on, imagine that element is heating up. It's like boiling your kettle at home without putting any water through it. Okay? So
this bit here I have to put...
Yeah, so all the difference is, this is your electric and this is your gas.
Well, it says which is off.
Yeah, so the little circle is off.
I see. I got
Okay.
it.
And the little flame is on. See the little flame?
That's what I wasn't sure of.
That's it, as easy as that.
And the middle dial is the temperature.
Yeah.
No, it's all right, I know now.
So, the difference between the two now...
So that's gas,
Yeah.
But the middle dial turns as well, but that's your temperature. So you heat your water up to,
Now, if I want it to stay on electric on one side, so I just click on.
So for the electric, it's just as simple as flip the switch. That is it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. But all that is when you're running on electric, it'll heat that water tank up to 70 degrees for you.
And then switch off.
And then, it'll just hold that tank.
Yeah.
Okay? But
it's like an immersion heater, Mike. It'll heat up.
Yeah. All it is you've got a 10 litre hot water tank. Sorry, the water boiler's in your wardrobe, although I keep pointing at that one. So you've just got a 10 litre tank. So it'll heat up that 10 litres of water, but then obviously when you've used the 10 litres of hot water, you need to allow the tank then to reheat another 10 litres as such. Yeah. So it's not a constant supply of hot water. You've just got 10 litres. The water boiler's actually in the bottom of your wardrobe.
The water...
Yeah, the water that's feeding it comes from your onboard tank, So all it is, it's like having an internal Akerol inside the vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, as we've already said for the gas, is just turn it to the flame. When you've got the green light, did you notice there was a red light on it when we come in? If you ever see the red light, it means the system hasn't lit.
Oh.
So all you do to reactivate it is just turn that grey collar and just turn it back on again. So just literally turn it off and turn it back on again.
So there's a green light there, so if I want to...
So if there was a red, all you do now is turn it off.
Which is...
That's it. That's it, and then just turn it back on. It's as simple as that. And it will automatically prime and ignite itself. Yeah. Okay, so you don't have to do anything more than that.
I don't have to use the gas.
No. Yeah, you can run on electric. The only thing, as we've already said, is it's thermostatically controlled. Now, I've got 2 little nieces, and if they ever come and stayed in my caravan, I would leave my electric off and run on the gas. The reason being, I can turn the hot water down a bit. Because you will find 70 degrees is hot for your hot water. Yeah. So, because if I had little ones in the van, I would manually turn the hot water down so it's not so hot for them. But obviously, we're all grown adults here, so you'd be quite fine just to leave it on the electric.
Yeah. Anything else? Come on.
Okay.
Have you got that?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice simple van to use. Whereas the other ones, there's all computer programs and all the rest. At least you've just got switches, so there isn't really much to confuse you as such. Okay.
Now the aerial for the television unit, it goes in there.
Yeah.
Where is it for inside?
Comes out here.
Okay.
Okay, so it comes out the side. So that's your TV point as such.
If it was your van, if it was your motorhome,
yeah.
What would you do about the aerial? What would you recommend?
Personally, I'd find it a faff using an external, I'd look at how much you could get an onboard aerial fitted to it.
Right.
As such.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because other than that, you've got to carry a pole in here with a TV mast on. It is quite an old, dated. Now, I had a gentleman that come in the other day. He had one like that on his caravan, but he's caravan since the 60s or something, and he had a pole with him anyway that he used. So it's up to yourselves. If you want to carry a pole that you need to erect every time you get to a site, or just simply looking to put in a fixed aerial on top of the vehicle.
I think that's what I would do, probably. Fixed aerial on the roof.
Because they'll just mount it in that little cover there, probably.
Yeah.
I'd imagine.
Yeah, they'll just put it in the top in there for you.
Yeah. They'll
You
go
can
in
just
there.
get it fitted, and all they'll do, they'll literally fit it here, and you'll just undo it and push it up in the air, and then you can spin it round with your full degrees and that.
Yeah, I think we need that, Mike, because I don't want to be faffing with windy.
No, I don't either. I
Okay.
didn't realise that.
Yeah, so inside here, I will take it off.
Just so
There
the
is your
aerial
10 litre hot water boiler. Okay, so she sits inside the cupboard there.
Yeah.
There isn't anything to switch on and off. You're obviously, your drain off's nicely on the outside of it, so you don't need to worry about it. The only thing is obviously don't store anything inside there.
And you got your fuse box as well.
Yeah, and then your 240 fuses on the back
What do
there.
you mean, don't put anything in there?
No, don't put anything underneath this.
Oh,
You
I
can put what you
see.
want on top,
Yeah.
but just don't store anything in that cubby hole. It's literally just an access hatch to get to your boiler.
Yeah.
Okay. And then obviously your standalone tables inside there as well for you. That's just the flue for your water boiler and the fire.
Would that get really hot or?
It will get warm. That's why it's got that metal protector on it. So it may warm up slightly, but it's never going to melt anything as such.
So if you've got clothes hanging there, you
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine.
And what's the switchboard down there? Then?
So that's your 240 breakers. So you know what it's like. If you plug something faulty electrical in, you hear the good old click. Same as your house. Just come along and just reset your fuses.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So if it's 10 amp instead of 16 amp on the side, and you're using too much, that'll blow.
You'll more find you will blow externally than it will trip inside. Yeah. They're more your circuit breakers for inside. So I don't know if you plug in, say, a faulty kettle or something, it'll trip inside here. The more times you blow outside, as you say, you're just overdoing the electrical source that you've got externally. Okay.
Yeah.
So for your fire, it is just a gas fire. And it's just as easy as, obviously, switch your gas bottle on, turn it round, hold, and ignite. It's as simple as that. And then all you need to do is be at the right angle and look through the hole, and you can see that the pilot light's lit.
We've used those,
Yeah, you've used them before, fantastic. So then, lights, I might as well talk about them. They are all individually switched on.
Can I just ask, so there's not electric heating?
No, it's just
Just
gas fire.
Alright, so you have to use your gas if you want, yeah? You have to have
For your
gas on.
fire. There's no electric fire, it's just a gas one.
Right.
So yeah,
Palmer?
So the last one was dual, wasn't it?
Yeah.
you do get dual ones, but you can just get the standard gas as well.
Just
I
clarifying.
mean, if we got a little fan heater, we could plug it in there, couldn't we?
Yeah,
A little
yeah,
bit.
you can run off it. Yeah.
An ordinary 13
Yes.
amp one,
I
yeah.
think you're going to
Yeah.
need one because
Yeah.
that won't be
Yeah,
enough.
because it's a bit further back. Isn't
You
it?
will-
Well, that'll give
Here.
plenty of heat, that will. But if you don't want to use gas and you've got electric,
Yeah.
if you run out of gas, at least you have a fan heater you can plug
Yeah,
in
You just
wherever
want to
you
get
want.
warm quick, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing is, you're in quite a small space inside
Yeah.
here, so you'll be amazing once that's on how warm you would get
Yeah.
inside of here.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, as I've said, light switches are all just individually. There is no master switch for your lights, so you just need to go around when you're finished and just manually switch everything back off.
Okay.
Okay. So what should we do next? Should we get your bathroom out of the way? I think I'll post myself in here because it's about the only space I can fit in. So obviously your bathroom sink doubles up as your shower.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's your shower head as well. Now on the tap, that's it closed. You need to lift that top bit up
Yeah.
for in operation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Obviously, as I said, your bathroom switch is the one that's on the outside of the wall in there.
Yeah.
So make sure you haven't upset the young lady, otherwise you may get in the toilet and she'll switch the light out on you.
The other way round, I know what it's like.
So
It'll be
toilet,
off
you
all
happy
the
with
time.
the use of your toilet? I know it's quite hard for you to see. Obviously,
I think
you
you know
flush.
about that, don't you, Mike?
Yeah, just it's a handle flush on the top, so it's a
Yeah.
pump flush. And then obviously the grey gate at the thing
You
slides backwards and forwards to
yeah,
open up
we
your
know
gate.
that, yeah. Yeah.
And it swings around.
Yeah, oh yeah, you don't have to chop your legs off to go to the toilet.
No.
You can spin it around.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's a nice easy one. And then I'll do your cooker next.
Nice looking cooker.
Yeah, it's lovely. Now Jack's also giving you one of these as well. Because it hasn't got a 12 volt igniter on it. But to save me burning my fingers, he's brought us one of these down. So this is yours. So you can keep this. He's a good one, Jack is. So, obviously for your gas, just standard, turn, hold. Oh, hang on. There we go. So, turn, hold, and ignite, he says. Oh, wrong one. There you go. So, 1, 2.
Where'd you get the gas from? Because there's no gas bottle in.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah, I've got a mains, that pipe that's attached.
I see.
He's running off our mains gas supply from the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the oven
So,
and the grill?
yep. Oh, you're an impatient one. So,
no.
grill pan and handle inside there. Again, for your grill, it's just turn, hold, and ignite.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can see it on reflecting
Yeah.
underneath.
Yeah.
And then underneath.
Just oven, sometimes you have to go way back to get it.
Yeah, you do have to light it from the very back.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
light it from the back there, and all it is just turn, hold, and ignite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Simple as
Lovely.
Nice and clean.
Yeah, looks like it's never been used.
Yeah, I don't think
And then below, obviously your pots and pans store,
Yeah.
and then there is your last 2 gas shut-off valves, so one for your cooker and one for your fridge.
That's
You
for
never
the
do something
winter.
else.
No, but as I say, don't worry about it. Our main advice, if you ever smell gas, is just to switch your bottle off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a little table.
Is that a little table?
No.
That's a cover for
It
the
puzzled
sink.
me this. Yeah, you got it. I got it halfway out, and I thought I know what that is. So that all that is your cover for your sink.
Oh.
Okay. So obviously,
Yeah.
when you're preparing food, you haven't got much sideboard space. So all it is, you can spin your tap out of the way, drop that in the top, and it gives you an extra sort of chopping area as such a preparation area. And all it does is just nicely slides in, and just put that across there.
Clever design.
Yeah, it is. It is very well thought of. So then, fridge. So your power controls for your fridge are just on this side. So as I've got it running at the minute, I've got it all the way down, so I'm running on gas.
Yeah.
It will run off the vehicle battery for when you're travelling down the road. So
Yeah.
all you need to do is
Oh, right.
click that to vehicle, obviously start the engine up,
Yeah.
and then it will run your fridge for when you're going down the road.
Yeah.
But the same as your caravan, the battery source from the engine is only enough to hold the temperature. So if you want to travel with items in your fridge, which you're fine to do, get the fridge nice and cold first, either on electric or gas,
Yeah.
and then just before you set off, then change it over onto the vehicle battery, and you
This
know it will
battery
hold the
down.
temperature.
Would this run the car battery down then?
Well, no, because it's only ever working when you've got the vehicle running. So it just it steals some of the power from the alternator. All it does.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, but obviously, yeah, you're right. If you leave it parked up somewhere with it on, yes, it will drain that battery down.
So as soon as we stop, we've got to switch it on to gas or electric.
Or electric, yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, lovely.
So I'll just show you for lighting the gas. I have got it on gas currently at the minute, which is just through the lovely little window at the back there. Can you see
Yeah.
the blue? Can you see the blue reflection in it? It's quite hard to see unless you're right down at it.
No. Can you see it?
Yeah. got
Yeah,
it.
can you see it?
Yeah.
So all you need to do is simply hold that one down, and there's your sparker. Okay?
Yeah.
But it lit within about 3 strikes of me doing that first thing this morning, so...
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it
Yeah,
flickering
yeah,
now.
you can see it now. But obviously for yourselves, 9 out of 10 times if you're on a site, you'll just simply run it off electric.
Yeah.
That's it. Fine.
Okay, happy with that?
Yeah.
Lovely. And then the travel catch, so simple, just at the top there. So that's your fridge door locked, and then obviously slide it back across, and there she's open. Okay. So, kitchen cupboard, got your utensils, drawers and things in the top there. And then obviously just some cupboard space on the side there for you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Has it got a immobilizer? What is it?
Immobiliser.
Immobilizer.
We'll have to have a look. Again, this is more my expertise rather than the vehicle at the front itself. Jack will have more of them sort of details when we go back in and speak to him.
Is that for like the
So we'll let
electric
you know.
kettle or something?
Yeah, there's just your 240 power sockets.
240.
Yeah, 240, so that's your mains electric. So these are only ever live when you're plugged onto the mains electric.
Yeah.
Okay. Other than that, it's just various storage spaces. Obviously, you've got your bed at the front there as well.
Yeah.
All it is we've got the bed put away because it just gives you a bit more light for when you're travelling.
Yeah.
Okay, but all you simply do is unbolt it. So I'll show you the bolts here.
Yeah, just make sure they work, because I think they were a bit funny when I just had to go.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, there we go.
That one's done.
Yeah, perfect. And then all you do is slide that across. Obviously it's the double cushion that goes back over there, and then the ladder which clips on the front there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have got your
safety net.
front.
If you put stuff in there,
Yeah, that
so
was
it
a
falls
try-
out.
Yeah,
Falling out.
yeah. It stops me waking up by a grandkid lying on the floor screaming his head off.
On top of us.
Yeah. So all you need to do is just slide it back. So you get his cushions in the right place.
What about travelling with the ladder? Is it safe to travel with the ladder up there?
I
or-
probably wouldn't. We've just put it up there just so it's out the way, so it's
Yeah,
not on the floor.
probably.
Anything loose you do want to put on the floor.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever had a motorhome before?
No.
This is your first one.
Yeah.
I will tell you, even if you spend £80,000 on a motorhome out there, you will have rattles. So you'll probably spend the first couple of months of going out. What a lot of people do is they'll use like them rubber mats or tea towels and things.
Yeah.
Because whereas in your caravan, you're not actually in your caravan when you're going down the road. You're in your caravan
Yeah,
when you're
yeah,
driving,
yeah.
You
and
can't hear
things
your
will
plates
rattle.
normally, can
No,
you?
you can't hear your
Rattling,
plates
yeah.
rattling. You'll hear the
Yeah.
grill pan rattling and things. So you may find you want to take the grill pan out. You may even find you want to take the oven shelf out. It's up to you. For me personally, I can't stand a rattle. I will rip my car in two to stop a rattle. It drives me bonkers.
Yeah.
So you will find for the first few weeks you'll be silencing rattles when you're getting down the road. But I know many a motorhomer that's got the art of it, and theirs is silence when they're going down the road.
You can always use like a towel, wrap
Yeah.
your pans in and put
Better
them in a
put
bag.
that gas thing in the cutlery drawer, mate, in case it goes flying.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. It depends what your level of rattling you can put up with. Some people can put up with it, where others it'll drive them absolutely berserk.
You know the net that's here, does it hook onto those hooks there?
Yes, yeah, that's what it's in the front there.
Wouldn't the ladder be alright up there if the net was up?
You could do. It's all. The other thing you've got to think about
Or
is
if you did it underneath that other
Yeah.
cushion.
yeah, the other thing you've got to think about is weight that you're travelling with. The more weight you've got on board here, the less
the
fuel
front.
efficiency you're going to get.
Yeah.
No, it's not really like a caravan where you're unloaded and it's going to affect. It's just literally the more weight you've got, the more fuel consumption you're going to use. So if there's items in here that you're not going to use when you're away, I'd probably recommend just taking them out and just leaving them in your
yeah,
garage
so
at
if you
home.
weren't taking Lewis,
Yeah.
leave your ladder, yeah.
Yeah, but obviously if
Yeah.
you are,
Yeah.
then keep it with it. All it is with everything's obviously with the vehicle now because you're buying it as such. But obviously the way
Yeah.
you operate
That's a
it,
good-
if you want to take some items out that you're not using, I probably
Yeah.
would recommend taking
They
them
need
out.
it. They need the ladder.
Not all the way.
They do, yeah, because they have a row, don't they? One has to sleep. You need to put it up there.
Who's getting up
Hey,
there?
Pamela will climb up there and get away from him.
At least you've got the curtains, I suppose,
Yeah,
so you can
that's
ignore him.
Yeah.
You'd still hear him snoring
Yeah.
though. Get some earplugs.
Well, I thought there was a net that came down.
There is.
There is a
Dad,
net,
yeah.
it's a cargo net thing.
There's two hooks up there that it hooks onto.
See on the side there, hooks on the ceiling. Just,
Where's the? That's what I want. It's got to be safe on the drive. They want the.
immobilise, alarm.
Immobilised, yeah, we can ask Jack, can't you?
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that?
we'll ask Jack on that.
Sorry, the
I wouldn't know. I was looking on the keys, you see, but I didn't notice.
You said if
the
there's
rest of it's
anything on
just
the
standard.
keys.
Oh yeah, well, it's got the automatic lock on and off, so I should think built into that when you lock it, it will have a manufacturer's
Oh,
mobile.
of course, yeah.
Don't quote me on that, but that's my personal
Is there a
opinion.
little
but
flashing light under
we'll
that
go in
sign,
and ask.
Max? A little red button light.
It affects my insurance whether it's got an
Yeah, yeah.
immobiliser or not. but-
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But I don't
Jack
think
keeps
Jack
more of them
knows.
details, you see. I'm more trained up in your living quarters as such. I'm not a mechanic for the front end, so I wouldn't know. You have got, in the blue folder there, where the cover is, there is all your manuals inside there. Also your service and your MOT certificate and everything is in there.
Would it be in this bit, immobiliser?
It could possibly be in there, yeah. But again, it's a question we can ask Jack when
Yeah,
he'll go back, and
yeah.
he'll have more details on the inside of it.
We're running out of batteries.
So-
But, well, Windows is one thing I haven't shown you. You've obviously got
Yeah,
your fly
Windows.
screens, blackout blinds, same on all your roof hatches, your blackouts and your fly screen on the other. Only one
What's
thing,
this here?
smoke
Smoke
detector. Yeah, smoke detector. On these ones, just watch, you've got to make sure you press the buttons down first before you pull the handles round.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
About the same as my car.
Yeah, yeah. And that's about it, really, unless you've got any
this-
other questions.
And this one, did you have this one before? There's these ones.
Yeah.
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 Be careful when you open your finger because they
Yeah.
fly
they're
back.
fine.
They fly back.
Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions, or do you think we've ticked all the boxes? Apart from the
Right, let's
immobiliser,
spare
we'll
tyre.
find it off.
Spare tyre.
Spare wheel underneath, I think that is, but I'll stick my head out and we'll have a look. I'll have a look
So-
for you while you're over
You'd want the TV aerial fitted
We want spare tyre. He's going to show us how to
and
do
a
that.
light on the back.
Reversing cameras, you
Yeah.
were going to.
there. Yeah, reversing cameras. Okay, now there is a slight bit of paperwork, so before you go running off,
Oh.
we'll just run through the paperwork.
Is that the one you want?
Yeah, no, I didn't. You can pop that inside the pack if you want.
Okay.
So, give you those keys back.
Alarm,
Do you want me to put them back in?
That's it.
Yeah, you might as well pop them back in. So, I was going to say that's it for the camera, unless there's anything else we want to film. So, I'll just talk you through your paperwork.
Okay, that's all from Maxine. Say bye, Maxine.
Goodbye.
Pam, say goodbye. Hi, bye. Michael, bye. Bye, bye.
Right,
Okay,
so
right.
paperwork.
And from me, the cameraman, goodbye.